You know, this part of the year is always exciting. We have the Super Bowl in a couple of days, and we also have the ending of the trade deadline. The trade deadline for NBA teams is ending. Teams will no longer have the ability to move players and trade players around. They will have to pick players up off of free agency in order to make any upgrades or any additions to their teams. I am on Twitter right now on Shams Charania's page, and we are about to scroll through all of the trades right now. All right, without further ado, all right, Shams has been tweeting all day. Go get your food, go get your Chipotle, go get your Wingstop, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A. Come here, sit down, eat your food, and we're going to break down these trades. First things first, Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors are trading Tracy Jackson-Davis to Toronto for a 2026 second-round pick. The Warriors are just trading for second-round picks. They really don't give a fuck, and they're just wasting Curry's years. Curry needs to get the hell out of there. What are they doing? What are they doing trading a player for a second-round pick? What are they smoking? I don't know. What y'all think about that? Bro, trading a player for a second-round pick? Bro, that's putting that player's value at like an all-time low. That means that they didn't believe in that player whatsoever. Tracy Jackson, what? Are you trash? You a bum? Shit, they think he's a bum. The Golden State Warriors are trading Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis. So I have seen this one. What do y'all think about this trade? Sorry, I just spit. If I'm gonna be honest, I think Atlanta won this trade. I feel like Warriors fans feel like Atlanta won this trade as well. Porzingis is a good player, but here's the thing. Availability is the best ability. Porzingis is getting older. He's definitely injury prone. What are the Warriors doing? Yo, do they hire anybody in that front office? Because how do I apply? Because if they're making trades, for players to get second round picks, and they're trading away young stars for an older, injury-prone star, they must be smoking that K9, that K-Flock. Bro, that Reggie Bush. The Hawks low-key fleeced them. The Hawks are getting Kuminga, who's young, and we know Kuminga is good. Just Steve Kerr didn't use him. A three-point scorer in Buddy Hield. They're upgrading their shooting, and they're getting two players that are fairly young. One that has a pretty high ceiling in Jonathan Kuminga. I think the Hawks win this trade. I don't think Porzingis is going to do a damn thing for Golden State. They just hear everybody say that they needed big men, and they didn't get Giannis, so this was their next best option. This is pitiful, bro. Poor Curry, bro. Stephen Curry, listen. Please listen. You don't know who I am. You're never going to know who I am, probably, right? But I am, if you ever in your life see this, okay, whenever you do, whether you are retired or whether you see this while you are still in the league, okay, if you are still in the league and you see this, get out. Get out while you still can. You still have a lot of elite game left, and it's being wasted on the Warriors. I thought you should have left. I thought you should have left when Draymond punched Jordan Poole. That's when I thought you should have left. I just feel bad for Steph, man. Steph is never going to win again. Even if they got Giannis, he still wouldn't win because they would have kept Draymond Green because they're just so loyal to that motherfucker, man. As long as they have Draymond Green, they will never win ever again. You hear me? Listen to what I'm saying. They will never ever win again as long as they have Draymond Green. Cavaliers have agreed to trade Lonzo Ball and 2 second-round picks to the Utah Jazz. To the Utah Jazz? Yo, why have the Jazz low-key been cooking? Didn't the Jazz pick up something else? Yeah, the Jazz picked up Jaren Jackson. So wait, hold on. So their starting lineup is what? Their starting lineup is finna be Lonzo Ball, Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Lauri Markkanen, and Jaren Jackson Jr.? Are the Jazz back? Are the Jazz back? Low key, they're cooking. What do y'all think about that? Lonzo, I still feel like has a lot of game left. The Jazz low key do need a point guard. Hopefully they can get rebounds. Jaren Jackson averages like 4 or 5 rebounds a game, bro. He's like 6 foot. He's like 6'11". What are you doing? Hey, I think Lonzo is gonna flourish in Utah. I know like people are saying they sent Lonzo to purgatory. They sent Lonzo to the shadow realm. I think he's gonna do very well in Utah. Utah needs a point guard. He's gonna get a lot of playing time, and he's playing with a lot of young stars. He doesn't have to carry a big load for real. Pause. And I think he's gonna do well. Atlanta Hawks are acquiring Jock Landale. Don't know who that is, but I read that because I live in Atlanta. The Raptors will not require Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss trades involving him over the next day. Yo. Hell nah, bro. Oh, that couldn't be me. Chris Paul, they doing you dirty, bro. Chris Paul, they doing you dirty. Dog. Chris Paul, you don't deserve this. The league is passing this brother around like a corner street person. He's been on every single team in the NBA. He doesn't deserve to be passed around like a freshly rolled blunt. You're telling me that the Raptors acquired Chris Paul just to trade him to another team? They told him, bro, they pretty much told him not to get on the plane to go to Toronto. They pretty much like, yeah, nah, nigga, you ain't got to get on the plane. We just stay where you're at. We're gonna figure out another trade for you, and we'll just get you on a flight. They told that nigga to sleep at the airport. Hey, you gotta hit up Drake or something. all seriousness, that's his life. Like, come on, like, is he supposed to move his family every single time? Come on, dog. He should have just stayed on the Spurs. Next up, okay, the Chicago Bulls are trading Kobe White and Mike Conley Jr. to the Charlotte Hornets for Colin Sexton and Ousmane Dieng. I don't know who Ousmane is, but Mike Conley and Kobe White going to the Hornets. I don't know how I feel about that. That's weird. They got a lot of guards out there. So you're telling me the Hornets just picked up an older guard, veteran guard, and a younger guard when they already got LaMelo, and they got that Brandon what's that dude's name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Why? That's a weird trade. I don't know. They must be smoking ketamine over there in Charlotte, something like that. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. I might have to edit that out. Is that it? Oh, Jared McCain. Philadelphia 76ers are trading Jared McCain to Oklahoma City Thunder for a 2026 Rockets first round pick. I do like this trade. I like this trade because, one, I believe that the Philadelphia 76ers found their young star in VJ Edgecombe. They already have Tyrese Maxey. And I will admit, I must apologize to my boy, Wu Divine. Shout out to you, Wu. Joel Embiid is back. And Oklahoma City gets another young star. It's perfect timing. Shea just got injured. And I don't believe J-Dub has played in a while. Anthony Tyrone Davis. He's another one, y'all. He's another one getting passed around like a freshly rolled blunt. Really, it's sad because it's really not his fault. Honestly, like, can anybody really blame Anthony Davis for injuries? And there's only so much control you have over your body. And he can't control his body from getting injured in the softest ways. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Mr. Glass, but that needs to be Anthony Davis's nickname. His new nickname is Mr. Glass, and it's not for getting rebounds. The Dallas Mavericks trade him to the freaking Wizards. Now, they sent him to the Shadow Realm. That's the Shadow Realm. People get traded to the Wizards to die. Look at Chris Middleton. Does anybody talk about him? Well, John Wall got drafted there. But, I mean, where's he at? Bradley Beal. How we looking? And that's not even the biggest problem with this. The Mavericks traded Luka for Anthony Davis. Then they traded Anthony Davis for Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, and Marvin Bagley the third. 2 first-round picks and 3 second-rounders. So, essentially, they traded Anthony Davis for 2 first-round picks and 3 second-rounders. Because who wants Chris Middleton at his old age? And I'm going to keep it a buck. I have no idea who A.J. Johnson is and Malachi Branham. Who the hell are they? I actually know who Marvin Bagley is, but, bro, he's a 10-day contract player, in the words of Flight Reacts. So they traded Luka away for 2 first-round picks and 3 second-rounders. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Nico Harrison needs to be locked up. How has nobody in the state of Texas found that man? He literally sabotaged a whole franchise. You can't do that. Can you do that? He dead-ass sabotaged this whole franchise, and they have to get over it. Thank God they got Cooper Flagg. The Beard. James Harden is getting traded from the Clippers to Cleveland, and he's playing with Donovan Mitchell. And they traded him for Darius Garland. This trade is probably the most interesting trade that we are going to see. James Harden is another one. He gets passed around like a freshly rolled blunt. He gets passed around like a straight corner person. It's like clockwork for him. For him to be going to Cleveland and leaving the Clippers, wow, I could have sworn the Clippers were doing pretty well. It just struck me as weird and out of place. But then again, you got to think about it. Take a second. And you got to look at who you're talking about. And guys, there's no reason to be shocked. There's no reason to be surprised. This is James Harden. He's done this his whole career. He's left teams his whole career. He's chosen the money over the team a plethora of times. This is who he is. But I do like this for James Harden because I think it does give him a better chance of winning. I think the Cavaliers definitely have a better chance of winning now than they did when they had Garland. The tricky thing with that is James Harden is up there in age. So that win now mentality is even more prolific. Them adding James Harden, they're trying to win within the next 3 years. Anything? Oh, yeah. We heard about the Vucevic trade. The Celtics picked up Vucevic. That's a good-ass pickup. They needed another big man after Kristaps. They found themselves a big man. He's averaging like 18 or like 17 points with like 8 rebounds. And that's a valid-ass pickup. They traded Anthony Simons. They didn't really need him. They have They have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They still got Pritchard, and they still got Derek White, I believe. Jaren Jackson going to the Jazz. The Jazz look like they're getting better. They don't look like they can win now, but they do look promising. They look like they are going to make some noise in the years to come. I think the trades are pretty mid, man. I wanted to see Giannis. I wanted to see where Giannis was going. I wanted to see if LeBron was going to go anywhere. I wanted to see if Ja was going to go anywhere. And we haven't seen any of them. Harden's was probably the most entertaining. You know, because that was the most what the fuck. A close second would be Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was like, what the fuck? Why would the Mavs trade Anthony Davis? Someone needs to find Nico Harrison and lock him up. Like, no bullshit. He does not deserve to get to walk the streets for that crime. He literally robbed every single Mavs fan. That shit's ridiculous, dog. But that's going to do it, y'all. Those are the trades from this year's trade deadline. Let me know what y'all think of the trades that we do know about. Are there any trades that I missed here? If there are, again, let me know that too. What do y'all think about the whole Giannis situation? Do you want him to get traded? Let me know that too. Thank you guys, as always, for watching the videos. This is All Things Entertainment, hosted by yours truly. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Mark my words when I say this. And this video will forever be cemented in my YouTube history. The Jazz are going to win a championship in the next 6 years. You heard it from me first.
Look, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them.